treasure somewhere. Look close, if only just to see you staring. Don't cheat, 'cause I don't wanna be forgotten. I swear I'm here. Take time, no skipping through the simple moments. Time flies only for the ones who move it. Let's move instead of standing still and waiting. I swear I'm here. We are lost between the lights that lead us in disbelief. No more thoughts of letting sense retrieve us, or sense of reason. Let go, don't dwell on all that's been forgotten. One glance is all you need to make it happen. Hands free, you'll know that you can leave in silence. I swear I'm here. No chance, don't hold your breath for empty people. This wall is only here for selfish reasons. This wall will make or break the best of us. I swear I'm here. We are lost between the lights that lead us in disbelief. No more.
안녕하세요. 뮤직TV 코리아 전텐베이고요. 오늘 저와 함께한 팀은 토론토 출신의 alternative rock group band The TV Dads입니다. So TV Dads, tell me about your new album.
Fuck you, you dirty cunt.
Okay, well, thanks guys.
To talk about me? You had no fucking right to do that! You fucker!
I had no right to see a friend.
No, not her! And you know that! Fuck! Did she say anything about me?
Okay, I got a question for you.
Again?
Your childhood.
What about it?
Tell me about it. I mean, get into details. Were you loved? Did your dad hit you? Did your mom diddle you?
I was raised by a lynx, you know that. She let me out every Thursday to go to the supermarket for some salmon. After 20 years, she died, leaving me her entrails to feed on, for which I fed on for 20 days, then went out in the real world.
Give me that, man.
Hey, fuck you, man. What the fuck?
Give me the fucking camera.
No. Fuck off, man. Just fucking don't fuck you, man.
Hey! Put the knife down.
You mess with the wrong fucking people, shithead.
Get on your knees.
Wait. What the fuck are you doing, Cookie? Let him go.
It's enough. Cookie. Enough.
Hey, Cookie, do you mind if I ask Johnny some questions alone?
You know, anything you have to say to him, you can say in front of me.
Coke, seriously. Fuck off for a little bit, okay?
Okay. Okay, fine. I guess I'll just be in your room, tidying up.
Cookie!
What are you son of a bitch!
What are you...
You don't talk to your fucking boyfriend like that! Don't you ever talk to me like that ever again.
Okay. Okay.
I promise you'll never leave me. Promise.
Look, dude. I gotta go away for a bit.
What?
She's just fucking losing it. Why do you gotta go kill yourself? People love you. I love you. What about me?
You still don't think people care for you?
I don't give a shit.
What about your music?
The only way people will ever give a shit about my music is if I'm dead.
Great. It's just great.
You're not gonna do anything about that? Jesus, man, it's always the same shit with you, isn't it? How can you even be such a pussy?
Hey, don't touch me. Don't touch me!
Or else what?
Alright, let's break it up, go back to the...
No! Not until he tells me what the hell's the matter with him. Why are you such a pussy, huh? Why can't you just stand up for yourself? Why can't you be a man?
It's your fault!
I don't know.
It's not like we have much choice here. All the food you hoarded for the end of human civilization is gone.
I know. Hey, I was planning on the zombies taking over, okay? Not this.
Nonetheless, now we're out of canned spaghetti. You have to seek food. For the both of us.
If you have any memories, you know why we can't go out there.
Otis, get down. Otis!
You were there. We can't go out there.
That was 2 years ago now, Miles. We need to find other people.
I can't go out there like this. Not now. Look at my face. People will think I'm a weirdo.
At this point, do you really think you're the only one who looks like this? Probably everyone out there is a mutant. A veritable X-Men world, you could say. That's exciting, right?
Comic books? What do you know about comic books?
Shakes my very soul. I dreadfully await the obligations that the gods may ask of us.
Something new. What
something returned after many years abroad. Please, give us revelation. Give us a deathless reply. Firstly, I appeal to you, Athena, daughter of Zeus, beautiful and deathless Athena, and to our sister who protects this land, Artemis. Your throne is the whole circle of our marketplace, the marketplace in which young and old people of Thebes lay suffering and dying and are forced to despair. And Phoebus, whose words from afar have blown a light breeze of hope into our midst. May all of you extinguish the fires of suffering and appease the burns of survival. Flooded with misery, this land claims all of our own. No force of intellect has found a weapon by which man can protect himself against such an abstract and invisible threat. Our fertile women no longer give birth. We hear the cries of their labor, but all are stillborn. And with their deaths, too many to count, this city is weighing under death itself. The children lie unpitied, cold, and lifeless on the ground as more death spreads around them.
In our prayer, submit to my guidance, to my choices, and to the demands this plague puts on us, and you will have help. You will get relief. Had it not been for this information, this key, I would have so easily lost track of any solution. Please, listen to me, all of you. I say this. If any of you have clear knowledge of the man who murdered Laius, I command you to reveal it to me. If you know yourself to be the one whose hand is guilty, speak. You will not be harmed if you come forward honestly. You will be exiled from Thebes, but you will leave unharmed. If you know another to be the one whose hand is guilty, I will reward you kindly and will always favor you. If, however, fear keeps you silent, then I will find you, and have no doubt I will punish you to the degree I see fit. I command all of you who live in this our dearest city to shun and shut out this man. No different if he is your husband, your father, or even your brother. You will shut him out from your home and your words. Do not include this man in your prayers. Do not feed him. All of you will drive him from your homes, for he is the plague embodied. With you, I ally myself in war. I ally myself with you, with the gods, and with our unfairly deceased families. I ally myself even with this curse, to use it against the very man who brought it to us. Make him live his life cursed and unblessed. I say this too. If he is in my home, if I have knowledge of him, then let the plague I pronounce on others come to me. All this, I ask of you, my sake, for the God's sake, for the sake of this land. This land that is today ruined, barren, and abandoned by the gods. A man murdered the king of Thebes. Now I am king, and I wield the power Laius once had. I sleep in his bed. His wife is now my wife. Were it not for his unfortunate inability to have a child, his sons would have been brothers to mine. Therefore, I shall fight for him as I would fight for my own father. The gods give us no harvest from our rich soil, nor children from our fertile wives. People are dying of the plague or of something worse, but for those of us who are obedient, the gods will be on our side. In fact, at Creon's suggestion, I've already sent an escort twice to bring him to me.
My lord, I believe that Creon's original report, which you have heard, is faulty. Indeed, I believe it is useless. It taught us nothing.
Tell me everything you know in regards to what has been reported. I want to scrutinize every story.
My lord, I have heard it said that Laius was killed by travelers. not by bandits.
Yes, I've heard this urged as well, but no one knows the one who did it.
If there is any fear in him at all, he will not stay in the city long once he learns of your curse against him.
If he had no fear in killing the king, he surely will not be afraid of my words against him.
He wanders, hidden by the poor people who suffer at his effect.
He wanders through rocks and caves like a bear.
Oh, how terribly he troubles us! The words of Tiresias the prophet offer me none, but many more woes.
We cannot speak against him. And yet, I feel weary in trusting him.
I hover on the wings of doubt, not seeing what is here nor what is to come.
What arguments are to start in the house of Lacticus? We could attack the public fame of King Oedipus, taking side with Creon, an ally against the dark assassination.
No! Zeus and Apollo understand and know things that are mortal. To say that we are of sounder intuition than any prophet would be unwise to say, and cannot be proven.
Skill to skill, one man might overtake the other.
I'll think no more on it till I see the charges proven. Only when somebody more skillfully blames him, then will I assent.
After all, 'tis Oedipus who skillfully saved us from that wretched creature called Sphinx.
Never will our minds convict such a helpful man.
Citizens of Thebes, I hear a fearful charge is made against me by King Oedipus. Therefore I have come.
Tell them we lead him back to the path.
I will. Once I hear from him a sense of reason.
Conjunctures. Words alone, not based on thought.
Even one injustice can devour a man. Did the words cover both sides?
Yes.
What was said?
To me, it seems enough. The land has already choked enough. Let this rest where it has stopped.
See what you come to when you're on this thought? In seeking to relax and blunt my heart?
I have not said this only once, my lord, that I have lost my sanity.
What purpose did you give it for?
I was told to kill the boy, to hang him by his pierced feet, and leave him there to die.
The child she bore?
Yes. She ordered it out of dread for the prophecy passed down to her by Apollo.
What were these prophecies?
The word was that the boy would grow up to kill his parents.
And yet you handed this boy over to Polybius of Corinth?
Yes, my lord.
Why?
Oh, out of pity, my lord. So that he would take the boy home to a sacred home far from Thebes. And so he raised you. And fate followed you inevitably, as fate often does. Oh, now you must see the evil in your birth and in your fate.
All of it. All of it. All of it destined to be true. May I look upon light and humanity no more.
for my children. And yet, not in front of the very children that I bore from his father's seed. Torturous leap of an animal fate. Lies! My soul-bound husband lies! Why have we died? Daddy would let me free. Sons with my own son. In your bed I have read double. Husband, my husband. Children, my own child. Today I tempt the fates.
Oh, could you just not let her be? Oh, you bastard. Your story is more sorrowful than yours. Not even mine. Here am I revealed. Monstrous in my birth, in my marriage, in the murder of my own father, and now monstrous in the death of my wife. Oh, but you are tainted as my wife. How am I to cope with loss of both mother and lover? Does any man understand the monstrosity of such a fate? No. The godlike man whom all men knew. I am now subject to these scorns. Apollo's focus on me is due solely to my residence with the god. Take me away. Take me away. Oh, clever, clever god.
faceless rivers could ever purify this house. Such suffering is concealed within it. Griefs that are perceived to be self-chosen always hurt most sharply.
They were sufficient. The things we knew before to make us grieve.
What can anyone add to those griefs?
The thing that is quickest said and quickest heard. Our beauteous queen Yocasta is dead.
Unhappy queen! What was responsible?
Herself. She came in anger through the outer hall and in a fit of despair did plunge herself from the tip of a noose. Oedipus then burst in with a cry and could not stand to see the horror before him. He took 2 golden pins from her dress, both of which were used to hold her garments. And he did strike these pins into his ball-joint eyes. A storm of black blood burst forth like hail. He has been polluted into mourning, ruin, death, disgrace, every evil known to man.
Has he allowed himself any peace amongst all of this grief?
I have doubt. He stumbles along, shouting to all, accusing himself of patricide, so as to cast himself out of the land rather than stay and further curse this house with his presence.
I have not come here to mock you, Oedipus. Nor have I come here to reproach you for all of your falseness. We are all wretched. If men and women have no respect for the sons of mortals, but your awe for the all-feeding flames of Helios have prevented you from showing and exposing so great a stain. Escort him back into the house.
You have relieved me of a great burden by so nobly meeting my unworthiness. Grant your request, Creon. Not for me, but for yourself as such a noble man.
What do you wish so strongly so as to beg for?
Banish me from this land to a place where no man will ever see me.
I would have granted you this wish, Oedipus, had I not already asked the gods as to what I should do.
The God's answers have always revealed me in full. As a patricide, an unholy beast and an incestuous parasite.
I am aware, Oedipus, that the gods have said this to be so.
Oh, Creon. I wish it were not so. Give our Queen Mother in the house her proper burial rites. This pollution is not of her doing. Let me live on mountains and sit there on that unholy place that should have swallowed me as a boy. I know that sickness will not take me, nothing will, but let my fate continue there.
Let go of your children, Oedipus.
No, Creon, not you. Don't be like I have left.
You had power once, Oedipus, but that power did not follow you through life.
People of thieves!
My country.
See here, pitiable Oedipus, a great man who once saved us from many turmoils.
And solved the famous riddle.
Oedipus who attained the highest power. He whom all men admired and revered, even envying his luck.
See the savage trouble he has entered now!
This is the truth in each man's life. We
must wait to his end, watch him suffer till his dying day, and refuse to call him happy. Till he has left this world of ours.
And left this indescribable pain.